Hello and welcome back to the channel where we are making a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. So yesterday we got our chasm falls working so we can get shot into a chasm here and we can fall into a chasm. So we have the beginnings of what we need to design our dungeon, right? With custom or new enemies for the dungeon, and then also the ability to kind of fall and get hurt. We need to implement some sort of like safety timer, because we're taking double damage like that. We took double damage. Oh, we took 3 damage there and just straight died. So we have to also figure out the death animation, because right now we have no hearts and we're technically dead, but we're still respawning and getting hurt in the pits and everything. So we'll need to... I don't know what we're going to do today, because I have not thought that far ahead. That looks great. I do think our timer for the triggering of the fall is a little too fast. So maybe we slow that down a bit. Is it in the player? Either we left us... Oh my gosh. Where would it be? It was called... Whenever we change our animation to falling... Chasm fall. Okay, so chasm fall anim timer is what we called it. So let's just increase this to maybe 0.7 and see if that looks better. Oh, what up, Rev? How's it going, man? It still looks like he triggers a fall animation pretty fast. I'm just gonna go wild and try 3 and just see. Make sure that see, like that isn't even triggering it. We must be doing something where if we're chasm falling, we're changing our animation to fall. We have to be doing this somewhere, because if we're falling, we change our animation to falling right here. And we become falling here. Well, no, that still shouldn't really change it. For right now, I'm going to say we comment this off. We'll try a big number here again, like 3 seconds. Oh, nice, dude. Nice. Were you streaming, or did you just do it yourself on your own time? Yeah, we're changing to falling too soon. I mean, we could leave it, but the thing is, this isn't even triggering it, so it just worries me that we don't know what's triggering it. Because I would think that this is the line that's triggering it. If we take this out, do we still change to fall animation? We do. So where are we doing that? That should not be the case. It's the falling animation, right? I feel ya. Okay. Yeah, dude, that's a lot. I totally get that. It is not easy. Basically every day it's tough for me to stream. Like I'm always happy I did, but I'm always like, oh, I gotta go stream. It's just hard. Okay, so are we, it's gotta be here then, right? See, and I should leave these little checks so that we don't accidentally leave them before we commit. So we'll test this out. We're still falling. So where the hell are we triggering this? Right here, if we're chasm falling. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll take this one out. That's the culprit right there. Okay, cool. So we don't trigger a falling. And we're triggering our death based on like the last frame of our falling animation. So since we don't change the animation, we don't actually end up dying. I got some boba today and I left it in the freezer. I was like, I want this to be cold. I forgot it in the freezer. And just now it's thawed. So I can finally have it. Okay, we do want this one on because this is the chasm fall. Now, when we change the timer, see that was the 3 seconds that we were looking for. Okay, so we're looking for, it was at like a 0.55, right? Let's see what that looks like without our... Okay, that looks better. Yes, I like that it pulls us before it makes us fall. So like we're not falling while we're still above the ground. I think that's good. Nice. And then let's check. So that one's good. Let's find our other one. Falling trigger. Yeah, okay, so this should make it work for the pits and not the chasms. So let's try. This is awesome. This is like, I'm getting excited, right? That it's starting to feel like a game, right? We've got a whole bunch of screens. We got a dungeon. We got spell casting. We got multiple enemies. We've got falling in chasms. We've got treasure chests. We got dialogue systems. We've got tunics. We've got loot. You know, we've got an inventory system. Playing the loot as he's getting murked. Yeah. This is sweet, though. It's starting to feel like a real game. Oh my god. Oh god. Okay, so we do need to add the death animation. Because we don't have a death animation, and that's kind of a big deal, right? So maybe that's what we work on next. Let me check our notes here. So we made this Kanban board of the stuff we need before the demo's ready. And the theory so far has been do the hardest things first, so it gets easier and easier to finish the demo. So we did the key item pushes. We've got pushables and destructibles, boulders and crates. We've got a treasure chest. We've got coins and coin pickup. We've got pushable items resetting. And then we are done with this bat render order layer and bat spawn points. We just did that, so we can mark this complete. This is cool because the stuff that's left over here is theoretically the easier stuff than the stuff we've already done. So the next thing we're working on here, the top priority is death animation and respawn, and 8 scenes worth-ish of a dungeon for this first dungeon. So we can do either of these next. The tricky thing that we have to worry about with the dungeon design is, well, actually no, it's not that tricky, because I was going to say it's going to be hard to walk from screen to screen because of collidable map objects, but that'll be actually really easy. So just the level design in general is going to be the hard part about that. So, I don't know, we can do whatever. Let's do death and respawn. Okay, so in Link's Awakening, he kind of just like spins out and falls on his butt. I know it's tough to animate a square pixel character rotating. I know that much. If we look at this as a sort of guideline, you know, we have a face down, face up. We have a up in the air, up, diagonal right, right, diagonal down right, and then I think they mimic these because he kind of spins around in a circle and then he ends like with his head down. So I think his head down is actually this upwards one, and then he actually kind of ends 180 degrees rotated on his butt facing down. So we basically just need what we need. Let's look at our falling animation we made. Yeah, see, the diagonal is so hard to pull off in pixel art. But this could be our first. It looks so weird, huh? It looks so weird diagonal. And then look, I always thought he looked like Ponyo here. He looked like baby Ponyo here. See the baby Ponyo. I think he looks like that when he's that big. And then he's just a pixel. Okay. So we need a kind of like hands up in the air first frame. Let's add a frame here. and maybe we mirror it. Okay, so if that's the third frame, then we need the second frame to be him with his hands up in the air. Let's look at this. I kind of like his open mouth. Okay, so it looks like his head kind of takes up like half the image. And then he's got like diamond feet, square hands, hands just above middle point. So let's try that. His little square mouth. Hey, what up, Squinch and Loki? How's it going? I don't know if I like the square mouth, but with this few pixels, we don't have much of a choice. We're trying to animate the death. The square mouth is too much. I don't like the square mouth. I don't know if that's much better. What the? Okay. The rectangle mouth is a bit much, but I think it's good. I feel like this shouldn't favor any side, right? Like it should just kind of be a neutral position. So fairly symmetrical. Is his little feet too much? I don't know if his little feet are too much like that. But if this is the next one, you know, he kind of goes like, ah, ah. Okay. Yeah, something like that. Okay. It's a bit crazy. Yeah, that might be too much. Maybe he needs more red hair up here. No. It's also just way too fast, right? Okay. And I don't like his arms should kind of be up for this one too, right? Like not just at his side here, but like up in the air. It looks fine for the falling in the chasm, but this one is different. This is like he was just murdered. So he can go for a little more expression, I think. It's so hard to do the diagonal rotated art. Okay. Well, what's cool is, at least for the side one, maybe we can get away with something very similar to this, just rotate it. Yeah. I don't think I like the flat bottom there. I think he should have... Yeah, something like that. Yes. Okay, he needs a mouth on this second one. Oh god. A rotated square mouth. How do you even... It has to be something like that. looks so weird. Yes. Okay, I don't like his feet. His feet are just lost here. Okay. If we're happy with this diagonal one, which, to be honest, doesn't look that great. I mean, it's just so hard to get that diagonal right. That's not looking bad. I mean, it looks weird just looking at it right now. But in the animation, it looks better. Yeah, yeah. I don't blame him. He wasn't asking to be photographed in his moment of pain. So I don't blame him. One thing that's like the shape of his hair, kind of here comes out to a bun, right? But then over here, it's kind of like a Ronald McDonald fro. So I don't know if I like that. I'm just going to scoot his hair in just a bit. I don't know. I think it might be okay. No, he needs to be head in the bottom left. Yeah. Okay. It's not looking... It's looking readable. Okay. So we need his head in the top left corner now. Okay. Let's see. He doesn't look quite centered. It's like his eyeballs. Well, I don't know. It's hard to say. Let's speed it up a bit. Let's see. Okay, so we also need the kind of fall on his butt in head down die. So is that after his head's up here and then he kind of lands and dies? So if here we start with our OG, and we make him kind of sit face down, right? So his head would be a little lower and his head would be kind of face down. Have a really tall bun, huh? How do we get his face to look like it's dead without it looking so weird? Okay, wow, that's so weird. So this link, okay, I like the idea of the feet kind of being like diagonal outward. That's really readable. But look at his eyes are just nothing, you know? He's got like, it's just like shadow. So it's like his hair, and then it's like shadow, and then like a ridge for like his jaw or something. Ours can't kind of work like that. Okay, I like the idea of his feet being kind of outwards. Okay, what we'll do, I don't know where his arms are going to be, but we'll get his feet first. He looks all sad. He's got no arms. That's not it. Yeah, I like the shape of his feet when they were the diagonal. So let's keep the diagonal feet and just maybe do... It's getting close. don't know, his arm's sticking out too far. It should be kind of like in his lap, but then it's just in the way of all this stuff. I think what's throwing me off is like the center of his mouth here doesn't always share pixels here. Like I feel like the center of his mouth here should share 2 pixels with the mouth of the previous frame. So there, now it's sharing 2 pixels here. There it's sharing, there it's sharing, Cool. That should look better to me now. Yeah, that does look better. Okay. I don't know. I like this. This isn't bad for the falling down. He's still kind of got too much of a fro, but his head is supposed to be down, so it might be okay. How do I duplicate this thing? Okay, let's see. It's pretty good. You know, I don't really like that he leaves the ground. Right? Like on this like third frame here, he leaves the ground, and I'm not sure I like that. Because he shouldn't appear to be floating, he should just be spinning, I think. So yeah, what if we were to extend him so that he's not leaving the ground here? And then that might look better. I think I like this solo pixel over there. I think that's gonna look better. Shoot, but he's leaving the ground here too. Let's see. That does look better. It's because we'll see how he's touching the ground here, and he should be touching the ground here. So maybe we scoot him down one. Oh, but then that throws off his mouth. Yeah. Shoot. You know, it didn't bug me watching it. Yeah, I don't know. It looks pretty symmetrical to me. We should do a Grand Theft Auto wasted when you die. Wasted. Okay. I don't think I like the perfectly square mouth. Yeah, see, look, on their diagonals, they've got like a different shaped mouth. I think the square shaped mouth is just throwing me off. Oh, and then they don't even have the mouth visible on certain angles either. I think if we just kind of shape the mouth on the diagonals different, I think it'll look better to me. We don't have any room to play with, though. That face. Let's just see what it looks like. Ugh, yeah, that looks weird. It's because it's like touching his eyeball. Oh, that looks weird. That looks weird. Maybe if on this one, yeah, maybe on the sides he's got not the rectangle. I think it's just looking weird because it's just a solid square in the middle, and it doesn't really move. Why does that look so silly? He does look unhappy. I don't know. That's not it. Because it looks like a Tetris piece just spinning in there. It doesn't look like a mouth. It looks like I just see the shape. I don't see the mouth, you know? Yeah, we just can't be having it look so similar. Man, it's like the more I tweak it, the worse it looks. That doesn't look so bad. The mouth is still off. It's really bugging me that it doesn't look like it's part of his mouth. It looks like it's just in the center and his body's rotating around it. It's so hard. Pixel art was definitely the thing I was underestimating the difficulty of the most when I started this. Because on one hand, it's so easy because there's only, you know, X amount of pixels you got to worry about in a Game Boy game like this, but that makes it harder. It's getting close, though. It's getting close. See, and then the square, when it's just a square, it looks so wrong. Hey, Bubba Ruggs. Hey, thank you for the follow. Yeah, that's not it. I think we should keep the one I had last. So I think at this point, let's try this. I don't think that one's that bad. Like I'm looking at like the tiny one down here. Cause in game, you know, he's smaller. He's something like this. And it'll be a faster animation than that, probably. This is cool, though. This is cool to finally see him get murdered. Yeah, I can't tell what I don't like about it. I think it's just that all my eye looks at is right there where his mouth is. Let's try taking off the mouth and seeing if it looks absolutely awful. It looks so weird already. That looks so weird, right? Let's just see it. Let's just see it so we can say we tried it. Because the mouth's what throwing me off. Okay. Yeah, he's missing a mouth, isn't he? That looks good, though. Like that all looks good. I think we can get away with the eyes not touching the hair up here, too. Let's see. He really does need a mouth, huh? Man, why does the mouth look so bad? The mouth is just staying in the same spot, which makes it look weird. But it's, I don't know, I can't tell what's so bad about it. It's like I've got to look away from it to kind of like reset my eyes. All I see is the mouth. Okay. That's not bad. For whatever reason, it doesn't look that this version doesn't look that bad to me. I think it's just the second mouth one that's throwing me off. See, I think what's throwing me off is that 3 of the 4 pixels from here to here are the same. So it looks like the mouse should be rotating, but since 3 out of the 4 pixels are the same position, it doesn't look like his mouth is moving. So maybe we can just shift this down. That doesn't look awful. I don't know. I like the other one better, I think. We might just call it here. That looks good in the mini monitor here. This one looks the best so far. Let's see. Maybe we'll see what this looks like in game and see if it still bugs me. I think that's good though. Okay. I think I like that. How do we do it? We can save it as an atlas. Export sprite sheet. Oh, there we go. Player death. Okay. Did it do it? Okay, we've got our sprite sheet. Okay. Well, I think this is about all the Steam I've got for tonight. So tomorrow we'll work on... Yo, thanks for hanging, Rev. Yeah, have a good night, homie. I'm wrapping up anyway. Thanks for chilling. Yeah, I think we can get away with only one beginning frame and one ending frame there on the sprite sheet. So we might change that. Because we should like frame hold on the last one. And then, yeah, I think we only need the one frame. So we should be able to export this. Yo, have a good one, Loki. Peace out. Yeah. We'll overwrite this. Yeah. And then tomorrow we'll work on actually importing that and triggering it. So the timing and the triggering and also like locking down the player so we can't move and all that stuff. So let's say that we just added player added the atlas for getting knocked down, and we'll call it a night. Yo, have a good night, everyone. Let's see if anyone is streaming programming. Okay, well, hey, Brightside's doing his Unity game that's up on Twitch. We had a fun time. I had a fun time rating him yesterday because he was doing a beat competition that was fun. So we'll just raid out, call it a night. Thanks for hanging. I'll catch y'all tomorrow.